What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for coming back to episode 5 of Game Over. We got a great one for you tonight. It is Dr. Spaceman and Squids and Dr. Spaceman. Doesn't matter which way I flip it. It's going to be a great show. This is episode 5, Thursday night, Stadia Bash Community Network lineup. So glad you're here. You never know what to say at these things. So let me go ahead and let's introduce our contestants for tonight. Let's first start off with my guy, Squids.
Hey, what's up, guys?
There he is.
How's everyone doing?
My teammate on Team JMG, Killer Queen Black. Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
Man.
You went green on me. You down there eating seaweed again.
Going green.
All right. Well, that's a good time to bring in this fella right here. You know him, Dr. Spaceman. Thank you for being here.
Hello. Thank you very much for inviting me, Ryzak. And Squids, yup, he's in the seaweed plants right there.
He's deep into the seaweed, so I'm sure that he's going to dig himself out of that real quick. But I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I know you guys are both very busy guys, and little old me just hits you up, and I'm like, hey, let's do a game show. And you guys are both, let's go. So it was very, very, very cool of you guys. So let me go ahead and run down the game real quick. I am going to ask you guys a series of 10 questions each. The person who answers the most questions correct is going to get to stick around with me and have a chat. Lucky you. Hopefully some of our viewers will get to learn something they haven't learned about you before, or, they might be able to ask you a question. I don't know. We'll see how we're feeling today. If you guys are tied after the 10 questions, we're going to go to a tiebreaker. The way the tiebreaker works is that it is a race to answer first, but if you answer first and you're wrong, you lose. So we'll see if we get to that tonight. I've only gone to one tiebreaker, and it was an absolute mess of a show. So it didn't really go the way that I wanted it to. I heard that you guys kind of went back and watched some of the shows. So you have seen my errors and my ways. I tried really, really hard to perfect this show tonight. Okay?
You're doing good, man. You're doing pretty good.
I appreciate that. The questions and the answers I have checked 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Eli's probably going to jump in here and tell me that I'm wrong on half of them, but that's just because Eli can do that to me. But we've got a nice surprise for you at the intermission about our next show. And so at this point, I'm just going to ask you guys if you've got anything to say to each other.
Good luck.
Oh, my God.
Log this.
We're on Twitter. We're talking. I put up the poll, and I get a reply, and it's Dr. Spaceman. He goes, well, I voted for Squid. And Squid replies, well, I voted for Dr. Spaceman. I'm like, you guys are supposed to trash talk, man. This is competitive.
This is a chill.
This is the chillest show ever.
We go a long way.
I feel like I need to light some incense and play some very cool music.
Smooth jazz in the back.
Oh my goodness.
Play the music from Wave Break.
Yes, the Wave Break music. That's the question that Meg did not get right last week. So I see her in the chat, so I just got to poke fun a little bit. But anyway, all right, guys, I'm going to drop you off real quick. Let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for once again joining me. Episode 5 of Game Over comes your way right now. It wouldn't be my show if there wasn't some technical difficulties there. It really helps if you add the stream, the screen share into the stream before you try to use the screen share. So lessons learned. I'm getting better every week. All right. Let me get this guy. Let me get this guy.
It all goes in a gag reel.
Oh my goodness. I'm definitely going to have to make some kind of like
end of the season.
Yes. We've already talked about having a fact checker on the show. We talked about having a referee. We had a special drop of Anthony one day. Squids, you need to stop eating all that seaweed.
I can't stop.
But anyway,
someone's got to get rid of it.
That's right. That is very, very true.
Or the state will. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, I see we got a lot of our friends in the chat right now. Thank you guys for being here, and hello to all of you. Dr. Sense, I see you in here. Thank you so much for coming by. We've got Jeff, we've got Ray. I saw Vet in there, Meg. You guys are great support. All right, guys. So let's get into this here. I am going to need for you to pick a number 1 through 20, and Squid, I'm going to let you go first.
1 through 13.
Doctor?
I'm going to go with 5.
All right. The magic number is 20. So, Squid, you will go first.
Okay.
All right. You guys participated in the poll on Twitter. Thank you so much. What'd you say?
Ooh,
that was a tight one.
Squeaker. It was a squeaker. All right.
I demand a recount.
Dude,
yeah, I won that one. The guy I voted for won.
You can't you can't let the people down now. There's so much pressure here. So.
Hey. Oh man.
Awesome. Real quick shout out, Hurricanes right here. Up 2 games to nothing. I can't help it. We're just that good this year. So, all right, let's go.
Vet voted for me. So
Vet voted for you. Vet also likes the Cowboys, and Vet is a bum. So that's okay. All right. He's probably gonna hurt me later. We'll do it off camera. All right, guys. Squid, you are up first. Question number 1 for you. Tim Bergling was the inspiration behind what game on Stadia?
Oh, what? Who the hell's that? Tim Bergling. I thought that was like Tim Burton's brother.
Bro, I even gave you a picture to help.
What? That does not do anything. I'm gonna say I don't know, Cyberpunk. I don't fucking know. Cyberpunk 2021.
Final answer?
Yeah.
All right. It is actually he is Avicii.
Oh, dang it. I can barely even see.
Yeah,
by the way, just before we go forward with this, am I supposed to hide the chat so I don't see people answering anything?
You can hide the chat. I guess what I would say is when you're answering, just don't look at it, because we do have some that drop in and like to try to answer the questions for you. And I don't want to discourage people from coming to the show because we appreciate the participation, but
I'm just going to put private chat when it's my questions and go back to the regular chat one.
Look, the honor system. Look at this. These guys are just classy. Like, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I'd be over here like, yeah, oh, yeah, he said it was that. So, great job.
Google, yes. Who is Tim Bergling? No, just
Meg is upset because you got a picture, and she's very sad because Vet had to do math.
To be fair, guys, I'm on my phone. So I'm like looking at this little game screen.
He is. It's okay.
So let me see if I can make it bigger.
Oh, he's like rotating himself now.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're like underwater swimming around.
Kind of works out for this camera angle.
Let's get Doctor's first question. Here we go. Question. I forgot to say, I think you heard in one of the last shows, Squid, you get all the A questions, and Doctor, you get all the B questions. So.
Okay.
Last week's winner, Megatron X, has how many YouTube subscribers?
I think she's at 1.98 thousand.
Is that a final?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to go with final because I remember when she was like at 1.5, and I think it was a few months ago, and she's been going up fast.
Well, you
Meg
are.
Meg is a strong streamer.
Yeah, she is. She did 12 hours yesterday. I think she's
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
insane for doing it, and half the
Yeah.
time she spent playing with Vet, which is even more insane. So
Yeah,
we may need to get her checked out by the doctor. But I actually I just updated this question right before the stream because the number changed on me.
It changes fast with her.
It is a
Yeah.
1.57, but that is
yeah, that's what I was
still
about to say.
it's still incredible. Like there are 1,500 people plus that like to come watch you stream. So kudos
She got
to you,
like
man.
a lot of people.
She has like 50 times the amount of subs I have.
Yeah, I mean she's close to me.
50?
You know, I'm climbing. I'm at 66 now, so you know she's close
Like
to
10 of me.
I think Squids is about 16 of my followers. He's got his, you know, 2 of him with his 8 legs. So, all right, Squid, your second question is this. Andrew Spinks ruffled feathers recently on Twitter. What game on Stadia did he design?
Andrew Spinks. What game did he design? I mean, who's that? Andrew Spinks? I'm not in Twitter at all. I kind of just
I can
go in
sing
there.
the music in the background to help.
Oh, Doctor knows this one.
Oh, he does.
Ray, you shut your mouth over there. You're getting help from Doctor.
Yeah, still don't know. Ruffled feathers.
It was some pretty big news on Twitter. There were a lot of people that were upset and did not want to play his game. If you don't get it from that, I can't help you anymore.
Is it Terraria?
It is Terraria.
Yeah, that
You are up
motherfucker.
1-0, sir. That is correct. And Meg, I've got a surprise for you later on if you continue to watch. So you just keep that comment right there. But Ray said, I'll have more followers if I was not a Canes fan. But he's wrong because his team's not even in the playoffs. So it's all good.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right,
dang.
Dr. Spaceman, your second question is this. Unscramble this Stadia game. See, Meg and Vet, I do the spelling test on all of the streams.
Dogs will fall. Hold on.
You did a first look on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I had Dogs Will Fall. What? No, Gods
Yes.
Will Fall. I actually have the game.
I was hoping that would be the answer given, but you were correct. It is Gods Will Fall. So.
I was like, Dogs Will Fall?
Dogs. Guys.
Oh, man. Everybody's a hater in the chat, man. Now I got Vet, Kane suck, Capitals. Let's go, Caps. The Caps lost last night. They're down 2-1. So, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. And I believe the last time we played you in the playoffs, we won. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
Dang.
Now Paul. I see you, Paul. You just simmer down over there. All right, here we go, Squids. Your third question is, Kona is an adventure game set in 1970 when it was released. When was it? I can't even read my own damn question. When was it released as a pro game on Stadia? Tricky there.
I believe that one was. Is that one A? October?
I mean, I don't know. You got to tell me.
What is A?
A is not the correct answer. It was
Oh, damn it.
August the 1st. It was a good try.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played Kona?
Yeah, I actually got like halfway through it.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
I played the game a bit, and it's like, if I play it in English, it's like the game was actually made by a French Canadian producers and all that. It's like playing in English kind of feels weird to me. But playing in French, like I'm very familiar with the actor who does a narration of the text. Is like hearing his voice in the video games like just weirds me out. So I actually wasn't able to play that game because there's all kind of weirds for me because of where the game was made and
Yep.
Such delivered.
You just got a package. Look, we're in the
No.
middle of the game show. He's
So I'm
getting
not
punished
taking my
quick.
stuff. It's not there.
Oh man, Amazon screwed you.
Dang.
Well, are you ready for your
Yeah.
ready for your next question? All right.
Yeah.
Actually, this isn't yours. It's
My
Dr.
question?
Spaceman. So
Yeah. I'll steal
There
it
we go.
though. Let me go.
Mortal Kombat 11 plays great on Stadia, but what year did the series original launch?
What year did the series originally launch?
The original Mortal Kombat.
Dang.
Say it's in the 1990.
Oh.
Hold on, that's a while ago.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
I want to say. Man, I'm really hesitating.
That's okay. Don't worry. It took
Ni-
it took Meg
1992?
about 13 minutes to answer a question last week.
I want to say 1992.
1992. Is that your final answer?
Yeah, let's go with that. 1992.
89, I think.
Dr. Spaceman, you are correct. What a cool. Oh. Now,
Hey,
here's
that's
a
my
little
birthday.
tidbit for you.
Sweet.
Mortal Kombat was actually released as an arcade game before it came to any consoles. So it was just your joystick arcade game. So yeah. And Paul and I, Paul's my best friend. We grew up together, and we probably spent way too many days at the arcade at the mall after chasing girls. So yeah, that's nice.
The usual stuff.
Exactly. You know, what else did you do in the 90s? So it's not like we had the internet or nothing. And Vet, for once, I can actually agree with you that the Sharks suck. So we'll clip this and we'll save that because I'm never going to agree with you again. All right, Squid, here we go. Your fourth question. And is it 2-1, Dr. Spaceman?
I believe so.
Yeah, 2-1. All right.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Unscramble this former Stadia Pro game. And I say former because they've now pulled it from Pro, but if you claimed it, it's still yours, obviously, right?
Yeah. Let's see. So something and then what the heck?
It's always fun when I create these questions because I'm sitting there and I like write them down and then like I cross the letters off to make sure I've gotten everything in there. I look like an elementary school kid.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the hell? I'm trying to think here. Something.
It is something to something, but that's not the answer.
Oh man. Let's see. No. What the heck? What are you pulling, like some Japanese shit or something?
Yes, I'm doing symbols next game.
Oh man.
Tell me what this says in Japanese.
Former pro. Is it?
Oh, Big Daddy of Four's here. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Billy.
Gee, what the heck?
Oh, Anthony's talking trash to you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
I mean-
what I told you, beat this bum. This is harder than Jeopardy.
yeah, it is.
Alex Trebek, rest in peace, ain't got shit on me. he really does. He's the man. So, or was the man, however that goes.
Tenor the. Wait, what?
Oh, keep going. You're doing well.
Just a little hint. The third word isn't actually a word.
So you know
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, and it's not an actual existing word. Other
It
than
is.
that.
It is not. You are correct.
Probably like a pro game that I didn't have. It's probably what.
You've probably played it.
I don't know.
You've at least seen it.
I've at least seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hate myself.
It's all right. Next time we play on your stream, we'll play this.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know, man. I don't want to hold it up. Just
Take a stab at it.
it's like I don't know. Is it tenor something? Tenor the sax player? I don't fucking know.
All right. Well, Doctor, since you know the answer, do you want to go ahead and give it just for the fans?
Enter the Gungeon.
It is Enter the
Gungeon. Damn.
It is. Yes.
Oh.
All right.
I remember Legend 21 playing that one actually.
That's all right. That's all right. All right, 2-1 still. Let's get to Doctor's fourth question. How much is a Stadia controller currently on the Google Store?
Oh, that's a good one. I think the price went down.
Meg, pay attention here.
Yeah, Meg would also have a problem with this one because we're in Canada.
Yeah.
We got the Canadian prices.
Yeah, well,
I think in the US, is it 69 or 79? 69 would be too hilarious. I'm going to say 79.99.
$79.99 final answer?
Hold on. No, I'm pretty sure that's the price in Canada. So let's go with $69.99 because everything's cheaper in the US.
All right. The correct answer
75
is 69. Nice.
There it is.
Nice. Meg told me I could retire if I got 3 more subscribers, which would put me to 69. So this question fit nice with that. So all right, 3-1. 3-1. I did say 69, Vet. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, 5A. In Immortals Phoenix Rising, what is the name of the main character?
Oh wow. Of course. I didn't even play this one.
Nice.
Fudge. I mean, I just thought her name was just Phoenix, but I don't know. I'm just gonna say Phoenix.
All right.
Whatever.
Phoenix as the final answer, and Squids, you're correct.
Sweet.
Try to throw a little curveball there, Try to throw a little curveball. Do you know what the name of the game was supposed to be before Immortals Phoenix Rising?
It's like It was like Gods
Something
and Monsters.
trademarked.
Gods and Monsters, that's right. Yeah.
But they had a clash with Monster Energy Drink. And they
Is
didn't
that
want
what the
them
story is?
Yep. They didn't want him to use that name because it looked too much like Monster Energy Drink. So they had talks to them that they wanted to go to court, and they were like, we're just going to change the name.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through that drama, man.
Apparently, that's the rumor. I'm not saying it's the official version, but that's what I heard.
Ray. I'm sorry.
Ever
I'm
69 when I tell his mama, she don't.
I'm literally like a 12-year-old trapped in a 40-year-old's body, and mama jokes never get old to me. So, I think it's fantastic. But anyway, all right. So we are at, what are we at? 3-2? 3-2. Dr. Spaceman, Final Fantasy, this should be your question as a PlayStation guy, right? Final Fantasy 15 is developed and published by which Japanese video game holding company and entertainment conglomerate? Don't you turn around and look at the answer.
I mean,
this one said Squaresoft. It's not this one. This one said Squaresoft. Squaresoft.
You got to check his work.
Square Enix.
I'm pretty sure that's cheating. But you are right,
man. I should have got that question.
Talk about energy. Raise my 69 times a day. Oh God,
dang!
I can't with you two. They were on the first episode, and it was quite the riot. So,
oh yeah,
Meg. You call it cheating. I call it being resourceful. So, he can't help it if he's just got it right there in his lab of doctor things. So, that's what happens when you're in space. You can just make your own rules. All right. Well, this is intermission. We are halfway through. I want to give a shout out to the Friday SBCN streamers. I really wanted to try to skip over the first person here, but I'm a nice guy. So tomorrow, and of course I do everything Eastern because that's where I am. Stadia Vet goes at 11 and no one will watch. Man Dude Guy at 2. We've got the Legend at 9. However, I do not think that the Legend is in town. I think he's at Disney World with his family.
Ooh.
Deuce 11 Penny is going to be tomorrow night. And then we're going to close out with Friday Night Fights with JD3, one of your compadres on Cloud Station. So
Yep.
nice little plug for him. And
JD,
then
my
here,
man.
there he is. Here is the special news. We've already got next week's show lined up. It's going to come to you at a extremely special time of 4 p.m. Eastern, because we are going to have a European invasion, folks. It's going to be none other than Sammy in the Cloud versus Eli. This is the matchup that they have been waiting for. These guys have been going back and forth in my DMs trying to get this to happen. And you know what? I got a job, so I don't ever get home at 4 o'clock to do a show. But we're gonna make a special exception because they are really excited to do it. So episode 6, Sammy versus Eli. Rise
That should be awesome.
For you, cowboy. No, I did not. You lost on like question 7. All right. Here we go. Squids, you are back up. It is 4-2 Spaceman. What decade in the 1900s does Strange Brigade take place?
Oh, wow. Which decade? I'm going to say in the 20s?
20s final answer?
Yeah.
You were close.
Oh, damn it.
1930s was
fucking Zeppelins.
Have you played that game?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it?
It's pretty fun. I'm probably going to play through it with someone.
Yeah. I think it would be better multiplayer. So, all right, Dr. Spaceman, your 6th question is, how many games published by 2K and 2K Sports are currently on Stadia? I had to put the and 2K Sports part in there because I was afraid if I just put 2K, then somebody would have been like, oh, but those are 2K Sports games. I'm not going to say any names, Eli, and I don't even think he's here today. But, you know, Codex Entertainment is here. Oh, isn't it like 2 in the morning for you?
Yeah, it's hella late for him.
Hello.
You are the man. All right, let's see. What do you got?
So I can count NBA 2K20, NBA 2K21, PGA 2K21. Is 2K doing Borderlands? I think they are. So Borderlands 3. But it's Gearbox, but I think it's published by 2K. I'm not sure. Huh. I want to say 4.
Is that your final?
Yeah, I'll go with 4.
All right. Dr. Spaceman, the correct answer is, Squids, do you know the answer?
It's 5, see?
It is 5. You've got Borderlands, PGA Tour 2K, NBA 2K 2021, and WWE Battlegrounds. I'm really shocked with as big of a wrestling fan as Cowboy is that's not his game, but he's an Avengers guy, so well, it is going to be. Doctor's got the answers on the ceiling. Man, they are relentless in the chat tonight. Keeps it interesting, right? You know, I like being a dartboard. Y'all can keep going after me. It's fine. All right, Squids. It is 4-2. You got to come back here, my man.
I'm
Do
trying.
it for Team JMG, baby. Do it for us. In Journey to the Savage Planet, you are an employee for the 4th best interstellar exploration company. What is this company's name?
Oh man,
that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Something corporation. Damn. You're really pulling for these, huh?
I told you I went in deep this time, guys. Like I was checking these answers like crazy.
For this company name.
Remember.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Damn. Yeah, I have no idea what that one is because I'm just trying to think. I have no idea.
All right. I can give you another minute if you want to just throw something out there. Let me ask you this. Have you played Journey to the Savage Planet?
I have, but I haven't. I got like 1 or 2 items.
Did you laugh at all of the commercials in your little
Oh, yeah.
spaceship? Because those things have me
Commercials are the
rolling on the
best.
floor. Yes.
Yeah, that's the part that I remember. I don't remember the damn company though.
Yeah, the game is funny, but I also can't remember the name of the company.
Oh man, it's rough.
Ray said it's called Ray's Gunk Corporation. CEO
Right.
Anthony's mama.
I'll just say that Ray's Gun Corporation.
Oh, doctor,
Oh.
no guess.
Ryzak Space.
Oh man, no, it's Kindred Aerospace. You were close.
Oh,
You had the
man.
space part. Yeah, Kindred Aerospace. That guy comes on. He's like, "As a
Kindred.
member of Kindred Aerospace."
I would have never remembered that.
Yeah,
That's
no.
You might have been a big fan of the game. I don't know. You know, I'm just asking questions over here. All right, Doctor, you are up 4-2. Risk of Rain 2 was developed by.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Wasn't it by Gearbox?
Gearbox. That's how it always sounds when it comes on.
Because I'm pretty sure it's the same devs as Borderlands. I'm gonna say Gearbox.
The correct answer is Hopu Games. I just really wanted to say that.
Oh,
Hopu.
Hopu. Yeah, that's another one
yeah.
I've never guessed.
Have you guys played Risk of Rain 2?
Oh yeah.
I played a bit. I didn't catch on it.
It's an extremely difficult game to figure out what to do, but once you get into a group of people that gets you to the end of the game, it's extremely addicting. And you can play that game for like an hour and 20 minutes and not even feel like it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, me and Link would play that.
Yeah, I do love this game. All right, cool. Squid. Under the Sea, Squid. Your 8th question is March 2021. How many concurrent players played PUBG? I was supposed to say in March 2021. I can already see a grammatical error there, but oh well, screw it. My show.
We'll go with B.
B is the final
answer. Yeah.
D or B, boy or dog?
B as in boy.
The correct answer is C, 464,000 players. So across all of the platforms that PUBG is on, mobile, consoles, computer, almost 500,000 people played it in March. That's pretty crazy. So
that's a successful game.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So let's see. Absolutely. I will definitely. I mean, my son is if you guys didn't hear, we're setting up a Minecraft server. My son was the target of a bit of bullying, and we are going to use the EBCN to start a Minecraft server. And so he is currently in the process of creating the starting point for everybody to come in. He's got little signs of rules and things of that nature. So he's doing it up. It's going to be real cool. So yes, I will let you know as soon as that's done, Codex. That's fantastic. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
All right. You know, the SBCN, EBCN, we are all about, inclusion and looking out for the little guy and trying to make a positive place to play. And this is, it's just great. It's all about having fun, right? So good stuff. All right, Doctor, if you get this, you are one step closer to winning. Panzer Dragoon is a rail shooter game originally launched on Sega Saturn in what year?
Hold on.
You're good. I'm just going to answer yes, Meg. Absolutely, you can bring your terracotta blocks to build your house.
1995.
Final?
Yeah, I'm going to go with 1995.
Goodness, you are on a roll, man. Like, dang. Encyclopedia Britannica, a.k.a. Dr. Spaceman Games. Goodness gracious. maybe should have given you the questions from last week and given Meg and Vet these questions because I know they wouldn't have gotten these either. So, All right. Squids, you got to get this to stay in the game, brother.
I'm going to try.
Collins Dynasty streams right before this show on Thursday nights. Big shout out to Collins. What symbol is on his logo?
What symbol is on his logo? Like,
yeah,
you mean like on his actual logo?
Yeah,
like
what's on his logo?
Dynasty? Oh, it's just like a crown, like a king's crown. Is that?
Squids, you are correct.
Yes.
You are correct. So let's get this one.
I actually wouldn't have been able to get it, and I go on his streams once in a while. I've been on his stream not too long ago. I couldn't remember his logo.
Meg in the chat said that her and Vet are playing again, and they're doing great with these questions. But, it's only because they're answering them after I put the answers up. So, all right, let's go, Doctor. For the game, Baldur's Gate 3 is based on what classic fantasy tabletop role-playing game?
Oh, my gosh.
I'd say Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition.
You got it. You got it.
Damn.
Well,
I've got all the books here.
In the support of sport and competitive nature, let's finish out this last question, shall we? Squids, under what genre is Windbound classified? Windbound is a game on Stadia.
Windbound. What, survival RPG?
Is that your final?
Yeah.
You got it. Survival. Nice.
That's a good one.
And Doctor, your last question would have been, one of the most popular Tom Clancy games is set to hit Stadia soon in Rainbow Six Siege. How many Tom Clancy games are currently on Stadia?
Currently?
So it's not going to include Rainbow Six Siege because it's not there. So that's why I made sure to put that in there.
There's Division 2. There's Ghost Recon Wildlands. There's Ghost Recon. What's the name of the other one? That other one that I can't remember the name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is there another one?
Here's my mouse.
I think that's the 3 of them.
Yeah.
So 3.
3. Ray and you agree with 3, and you and Ray are both correct.
Breakpoint. I was looking for that name.
Breakpoint, Wildlands in the Division 2. So guys, I'm super happy with this show. This was a fantastic show. Doctor, you are the winner of episode 5 of Game Over. Squids, you were a worthy opponent. You did much better than the loser last week. So you should feel very proud of yourself there.
Good game, Squid.
Is there anything that you would like to say to your guy, Dr. Spaceman, over there before you leave us? Or are you already hiding under your seaweed?
I already got the seaweed lined up. But I'll be just chilling here. If anything, nice. I don't know. Make sure everyone checks out that giveaway I'm doing once I hit 200, which I'm 12 away. So, but also good game, Doctor. He had some good questions, and yeah, can't wait to see the next one as well.
That's awesome. Well, Squids, I have a parting gift for you, sir. It's game over for the Squids, and we will see you soon. Okay.
Yep. GG, man.
Take care. All right, your winner, ladies and gentlemen, of episode 5 of Game Over is none other than this guy right here, Dr. Spaceman. Woo. And a little tidbit, he was telling me before the stream that he has not been playing as much Stadia here recently, so he was super impressive. I am very impressed, sir, but, you just have video game knowledge, so, that is okay, too. This now becomes your spotlight. So we are going to just have a little chat here to find out a little bit more about you. And I am going to start off by asking you this question with a little bit of background first. You and I were talking, Squids, you and I were talking a little bit beforehand, and I know that you are a big PlayStation guy. What is the first game you ever played?
The first ever on any platform?
First ever game.
I want to say that's before that. I'm hesitating between two. I'm not sure which one I played before. Either Super Mario Brothers 3 or The Secret of Monkey Island. I think it's just The Secret of Monkey Island before.
Secret. So you were a Nintendo player first.
Yeah, but Secret of Monkey Island though was on the Amiga Commodore 64.
The Commodore 64, right. Okay.
But it was. Yeah, first console I had was the original NES. I think we also had a Sega system before that, but we only borrowed it for a while, and long story. But no, it's actually looking back a while ago. First game I ever played was the original Prince of Persia. A very long time ago.
I don't remember. I remember the game, but I don't think about it much. And I remember the way the game started off is you had to you came over. It was either in a tunnel or in the market or whatever. You came over, and there was a part where you had to jump over something and climb. And I could never figure it out for the life of me. So I was stuck on the game for a month trying to figure out just how to get. I mean, of course, I was young too, right? But I don't think about that game very much.
It's like side scroller, and you'd start running, and there was a lot of latency in a character.
Yes,
like it starts running, and you'd have to jump. Time you jump right, and there would be plates that you could see small holes, and a bunch of swords would come out of the ground that were just white lines, and that would instantly kill you. And you'd have some fights against some guys with sword you'd meet, but I think you don't start with sword. You have to find a sword, so you have to avoid them.
Right.
So I think that was the first game I ever played, but I really sucked at it because I was way too young.
I was terrible at it too. That's a good name drop. Prince of Persia. I haven't heard about that one in a while. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, when did you start playing PlayStation? When you were PlayStation 1, did you have it right out the gate? Were you a late PlayStation fan? How did you adapt into the PlayStation network?
I learned of PlayStation when actually a friend of my brother brought one at home. Mm-hmm. They were playing Final Fantasy VII. We already had a N64, but I was not a super geek going into books back then and learning all about video games. And I saw the PlayStations that looks interesting. The graphics are nice and all that. Final Fantasy VII, which is a Nintendo 64 game that they ported over to PlayStation because the cartridge was going to cost $150 alone without the game installed on it. So, afterward, we ended up getting a PlayStation. Came home from school, and it was a PlayStation on the table. It's what's going on? Because my brother's friend kept bringing it over, and we'd play games. So my parents ended up buying one eventually, and that's the first time I learned about PlayStations and started playing. It's someone brought it over, and we started playing.
There were some RPGs that were on the NES that I love to play, but Final Fantasy VII is probably what really did it for me. What really got me into the genre. It's just such a classic game. I'm also a big fan of Final Fantasy IX, the one with I think it was Waka Waka, and then they had the game with it was kind of like a water polo, but it was
that's the 10th one. Yeah,
is it 10? Okay, so then Final Fantasy 10. I liked that one a lot too. So actually, 9 was the one that had the little guy looked like the guy from He-Man. That's right. All right. Cool. So obviously this is a Stadia show, so I'm not going to sit here and talk about PlayStation all day, but what was, that first point when you heard about Stadia or you tried Stadia? What brought you over into Stadia? What made you want to give it a try at first?
I always was fascinated by the concept of cloud gaming. I first heard about it when OnLive, when they started advertising OnLive and talking about it, thought the concept was amazing, and that You didn't have a console at home. You just connect on the internet on whatever your computer or your TV and all that, and you start gaming, and you don't have to own the console. And I heard that the performance was extremely bad because I'm in Canada, and I'm pretty sure all the servers must be in the United States in a few cities. And the moment you go a few miles outside of the cities where the servers were back then, the servers would become horrendous. And so over time, like I've seen like Gaikai Rise, and they bought On Live, and they were bought by Sony.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sony released PlayStation Now, which back then was horrible. It was a low resolution, lots of latency, a lot of pixelation when you're playing. So I tried it once it came out. It's like, yeah, I don't think it's working yet. Maybe after a while. And then I eventually, like GFN happened, tried it, still not exactly there. And then but I was looking around like, I really want to get into cloud gaming because the concept is absolutely amazing that whatever system you're on, your games are loaded. You don't need to install the games. Your save files follow you. Everything, technology is just amazing. And then Google at GDC made the announcement that they were getting into gaming, and knowing Google, they always make excellent products, and they generally back it up really well. Getting into gaming, such a big industry, they brought something interesting to the table, and I was absolutely interested at the moment, and especially when they got off the stage at GDC, they actually bumped into the CD Projekt Red folks over there, who I was following the game Cyberpunk really passionately because that game really looked good. And they announced right after that they were bringing Cyberpunk on Stadia close to release. So immediately that got me hooked, like, okay, I really need to get that. I pre-ordered Stadia, and as soon as possible I got it, like when they released, and fell in love with it. Worked really well. Oh, thanks, Ray. Really appreciate it. So yeah, it's ever since, like, Stadia works extremely well, and we know it's 4K, there's no latency, it's the perfect gaming system for cloud.
Yeah, it's nice of you to say that Google makes good products and this and that, because there are just so many people out there that jump on the Google graveyard thing, and they want to talk about all the negative things that have come out and not lasted and this and that, but it is a solid product. The controller is solid. Working through the Chromecast is solid. So that kind of brings me to this question: when you are playing Stadia, what is your preferred way to play? Because there's so many different ways you can play, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's the whole beauty of it.
My preferred way of playing, it's hard to say. It depends on the situation, really. And that's the beauty of the cloud. I prefer depending on the situation, but depending on what's going on. If the TV is available, if I have time to go on my computer and play while I'm watching other people stream, or if I'm just watching something with my wife on the couch and I just pull out my cell phone, put in my Razer Kishi, game on my cell phone. So pretty much everywhere.
Right. How do you like that Razer Kishi? Because I had bought the what is this thing? What is this? The Game Sir?
Yep.
Everybody was talking about how great it was. I bought one, and I absolutely hate the damn thing. So it just sits up there on the shelf because I missed my return window. But I have pretty big hands. I got long fingers, so I got pretty big hands, and it's so small in my hands. That's why I got rid of the Switch. I also hate that it's got the Switch button layout, because that's not the way that I play. I'm an Xbox guy, so I'm over here pushing, I guess it's B to jump or do whatever in a game, and it's really off to the right where B would normally be. So it just frustrates me. So I'm gonna need to try to get rid of that. But my question, I'm sorry, I cut you off, which is not surprised. But how do you like your Kishi?
I like it. It's more of an Xbox layout for the control, so I think you might prefer that. The thumbsticks are a bit short, but that can be circumvented if you get some thumb grips made for the Nintendo Switch, because the controller knobs are exactly the same size than on the Nintendo Switch.
Right.
So you can get that to add to the thickness and also get a better grip, and then it becomes an amazing controller.
Right.
And I had to change the cell phone case so that it could fit in it, but
Right.
it's really the base is the most important part, because if it's too thick, then the connector won't go all the way in. And because of that, now I don't need to remove the case from my phone, so I just slip it in with the case in, and it works beautifully.
No, that's a good that's a good little review for them. I thought about getting it, and I was cheap. I went ahead. I found it was on sale on Amazon. I got it for $50, but because I didn't want to pay the 80, but I should have, but
yeah,
maybe another time. So you've kind of I said I wasn't going to talk about PlayStation, but you've kind of pushed back over to PlayStation for now. It doesn't mean that you've given up on Stadia. So what are you looking for next from Stadia that's going to kind of pull you back in a little bit? Games? Are you looking for something with the tech? Are you one of the people that really just wants them to make their announcements better? What is it for you?
For Stadia to really reel me back in, because just a bit of the backstory. I still really like Stadia. It's a technology that works well. There's some amazing people working there. But what really like the nail in the coffin for me that actually got me to get into Stadia was when they tapped Jade Raymond to do the SGNE studio. They were going to do some cloud native games and all that. And when I was reading articles about that, it really got me into this. Then they shut it down, and the studio actually moved to PlayStation. That got me curious, like, what is going on there? And that's why I kind of started transitioning to PlayStation. And then a bunch of things happened that actually got me into making Cloud Station TV. But Stadia,
which is fantastic, by the way. You guys did a phenomenal show last night. I jumped in for a while and was listening to you, and you guys it's almost like you get lost in the show, because you guys all just bring something to the table, except for Vet, because I don't even know why you want him to be on that show. You're better off without him. Trust me. Okay. Just trust me there. But no,
he
I
adds
was
a little spice.
He tries, But no, you guys you get lost in it, and it's really great. And you are super knowledgeable. That's the one thing that I take away from when I hear you talk about PlayStation. When I heard you talking about it last night, I mean, hell, you just won the game show, right? So I mean, you carry a lot of knowledge. So sorry, I cut you off, but I wanted to give you a big shout out for your show, because it is phenomenal.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. As for Stadia, I won't hide it. They really need to have their own lineup of games that's really to them, that push their technology, because Stadia has an amazing technology backing them. Right. A lot of people say that first-party titles are not that important. There is a reason why Sony is dominating the market right now, and they're almost dominating Xbox 2-1 in terms of console sales. And the reason is because the PS5s are not on the shelves right now. They get them on the shelves, and within minutes they're gone. They put them online. It takes seconds for online stores to be empty, because everyone is trying to get those systems. They're extremely popular because they got PlayStation Studios. They have a large amount of studios. They got 25 games right now in development just for the PS5. And every single of those games throughout every generation, dating back like PS3 was the moment where they really started pushing their own studios. And it really shows how the technology can be good. Those games are always like, they look like they're one generation ahead of anything else on the consoles. Stadia was going that direction with SGNE. They wanted to make that. And a lot of things happened. We don't know what happened really, but all we know is they had to shut the studio down for some reason.
And I think
At
there's
the
some stuff
moment,
that's come out about that, about them wanting to redirect some funds, right? And
yeah,
they've made some announcements recently, right? So they have a new director, over there in I can't pronounce his name. I'm not even going to try to butcher it, but that's exciting to see. But what are you doing with it now? Where are you going? And I know that Duncan is somebody that always says like he wants a roadmap, right? I don't know if it's necessarily a roadmap. Like, you don't need to tell us everything you're going to do, because then you create an expectation that's really hard to live up to. But the whole idea of putting out, the Stadia news on Tuesday is to keep people engaged. So just start to give some more information in there. Maybe that'll help.
I think, just to finish on my previous idea, and then I will move on to
No,
that
fine.
part. So Stadia, they do need to stick their current course right now of building up a library, bring in some games that will bring in some players. That is vital for them. But also, at the beginning, Google promised to invest a lot of money for them to be able to get their own exclusive games. And we saw a big direction change with that. Without exclusives, we won't see the actual true potential of Stadia for a very long time. So I do believe right now what their intention is to put their foot in the market, keep the course until cloud gaming is more accepted by the general crowd, because we can't lie, cloud gaming is not as popular as we'd want it to be.
No.
And Microsoft is barely starting in it, and some said are doing well. Anyway, Sony is doing something interesting with PlayStation now, that they're actually putting it's baked into the PS5. If you play your PlayStation, you have a game. If you have your PlayStation Now subscription, you're actually offered to stream the game even though you own it and you can install it. If you have it on PS Now and you have the PS Now subscription, you can stream the game. It's really built into the console, so you don't have to go into the PlayStation Now app, look for the game and all of that. So, and we know that they're pushing for PlayStation Now to improve and get more spotlight. So they're kind of, both Microsoft and Sony are trying to get people to adopt cloud gaming more and more. I think Google might, by going forward really early, what's kind of happening is, even though they're putting their name out there, they need a lot of resources to change the general public's opinion. While if they keep their current course right now, they got a very strong fan base right now, early adopters of cloud gaming. If they just keep doing what they're doing at the moment and keep their ground and wait for Sony and Microsoft to do what's necessary to change the general public's opinion, then they will continue rising up as a very viable solution in cloud gaming. Then they can reinvest in their first-party studios and really showcase what the Stadia technology can do, because they're still the company that has the most advanced cloud gaming platform right now out there.
Right. Well,
they're the only ones who does 4K 60, and it's really stable.
Sony's got that big library. Xbox is the king of marketing. Stadia's got great tech, so it's going to be really interesting. I know we were talking about some other things before the show, as far as what's to come. It's going to be interesting, definitely, to see. But I think that the future is bright and things are going to keep going up. So, hey, I hate that we've got to cut it, but we only had an hour and we're running out of time, and I've got one more thing that I need to do here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to drop off for a second, and I'm going to give you a minute to go ahead and just give yourself a plug. Let everybody know where you are, what you're doing next. It's all yours, my friend. So take it away. This is your time.
Thank you very much. So I'm Sebastian, aka Dr. Spaceman. You can find me there on Twitter, or else I've got my own YouTube channel, Dr. Spaceman. You can find me part of the Cloud Station TV podcast every Wednesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time, that I'm sharing with a Ray3473, Ray Sherrod, Stadia Vet Gaming, and JD3 MXP. We're doing analysis of what's going on with PlayStation as for cloud gaming. And other than that, I generally stream every Sunday evening around 7 p.m. Eastern time. And other than that, I'll do some live streams here and there, but those are the 2 solid slots I've got that will always be live. So that's pretty much it. Thank you very much.
Man, you've got your plate full. So awesome stuff. Congratulations. Thank you for being on the show. Congratulations for winning episode 5. You had a worthy opponent, but it's all about space tonight. So
thank you very much for inviting me, man.
Absolutely. You were definitely at the top of my list. One quick story I will share real quick, and I know we're going to run over, so I'm really sorry, Dude Games, who's up next. But I made my Twitter account back last year, right at the end of the summer. I was getting bored during COVID. I decided, you know what, I'll just go ahead and jump on Twitter and really lock into the Stadia gaming. And you were the very first real person to ever follow me. And for that, sir, I am forever grateful. And I truly, truly appreciate you because you have stuck through with all of my bullshit that I put out there. And you still follow me today. Woo! So thank you for being so kind, and definitely appreciate it. So you have yourself a good rest of the evening, and we'll be in touch soon for sure.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. Episode 5 is in the books. I can't believe we've gotten 5 of these done. Great competitors tonight. Squids was fantastic. Dr. Spaceman is just, he's tough, man. He's tough. So when we wind up doing like a tournament of champions thing, I feel bad for whoever has to go up against him. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys back next week. Remember, 4:00 Eastern is going to be the show next week. We're jumping up just so that we can get Sammy and Eli on. And that's going to be an epic matchup. So I'm going to have to really do a great job of trying to come up with questions because those dudes are both extremely smart. But thank you again for coming out. Dude Games is up next. His link is in the chat. Please go check him out. Ladies and gentlemen, the credits. Have a great evening, and thank you so much. Have a good night.